Welcome to your daily tarot outlook reading from me, Shari. I hope you enjoy these readings. Happy Halloween and blessed Samhain to you all. Please click like, follow, or subscribe on whichever platform you see this video on. And you can find links to my profiles on services where you can schedule readings with me in the description of this video. Shall we get started? The first card I've drawn is the Tower. What should I know about today? The appearance of the Tower in this position suggests you may be experiencing an upheaval or reversal of fortune today. This may be shaking you up and thus feel like a negative thing. However, it is likely to also bring many positive changes in your circumstances or outlook. If your situation has become static and requires change, then the dramatic upheaval represented by the Tower may be the best thing to bring this on. Try not to resist the change, or this process may become more drawn out and uncomfortable than it needs to be. Things in flux. The meaning of the Tower is a simple, but sometimes unsettling one. It stands for dramatic upheaval and violent changes. The card depicts a scene of devastation where a tower is brought crashing down by a fork of lightning, representing a sudden dramatic reversal in fortune. For those who don't like change, this card will not be welcome, as sometimes change does not give us time to adapt but can be abrupt and come without warning. However, sometimes that's just what we need, to be shaken up or given a wake-up call. Although it may not seem so as it's happening, it is times like these that can be most beneficial to us. The next card I've drawn for today is the Three of Pentacles. How should I approach this day? The Three of Coins asks you to get stuck into the work which is front of you. The glorious days of ideas and inspiration are over, and what is left? The grind. Oh dear. It's so tempting to focus on another idea, another plan, another dream. To get past this hurdle, you need to trust that the day-to-day grind can be enjoyable too, but in a different, and to begin with, less obvious way. Remember to keep the big picture in mind at all times. You are making your dreams come true. That is the stuff of heroes. Work well with other people. The Three of Coins represents a need for competence. It is simply about planning, knuckling down and getting the job done. Many people focus on what can we have now, without carefully planning or strategizing to achieve something worthwhile in the mid or long term. Planning our lives more carefully can provide us with more fulfillment and meaningfulness, yet we do not need to do this alone. The three symbolizes a team, thus suggesting our plans can often best be made with more heads than just our own. The final card I've drawn for today is the Seven of Pentacles. What is the true potential of this day? This card suggests you will reach a plateau today. This could mean a period of positive renewal and change for you, perhaps rewarding you for a time of hard work and success. Perhaps you have been feeling recently that the path you have been following is becoming less relevant to you. Look out for any feelings of low motivation or lack of enthusiasm for pursuing things in your life. These feelings may indicate that your goals are nearing completion, and that now is a time to take stock and reflect upon what you have achieved. Enjoy this necessary period of contemplation and reward yourself for your hard work. Then consider revising your plans in order to put you on a track that holds more relevance for you in the long term. Approaching a time for reflection. The Seven of Coins is the card of assessment. It represents those plateaus along the path of life, the times when we can and need to rest and take stock of where we are and what we should do next. It is not uncommon for us to find ourselves in a rut in life, banging our heads up against the same brick wall and trying out the same solution to the same problem. Thus we may repeat patterns and habits for lack of finding any alternatives, and past a certain point in life it becomes very difficult to change these ways of doing things. If we are to grow as human beings and not be content with revisiting the same plateau all our lives, we need to make sure we are making good and conscious choices. These choices need to reflect where we are in our life today, our feelings, dreams, ambitions, and not our goals from yesterday or those unconsciously passed on to us from our parents. It is fine to drop once held ambitions which are no longer relevant to us. This does not equate to a failure if we did not complete these goals, but rather a success that we are able to be honest with ourselves and move forward in a more truthful way. Perhaps our dreams are now more ambitious as we realize we are stronger than we previously thought, or maybe they are less as we feel the need to slow down. Either way, the most important element to consider is the truth derived from sincere and honest contemplation of who we are now and what we need or want for ourselves at this time. Thank you for joining me for today's Outlook reading. I hope you will subscribe to my channel or follow my profile so you can be alerted when new readings are available. Remember, private, personal readings are available at any of the profiles listed in the description of this video.